introduce yourself to the team.
So my name is Arun. My native is Salem. I did my post graduation in computer application in Sona College of Technology. I did my undergraduation in US College of Arts and Science. I'm more interested in various curricular activities like sports, paper presentation, symposium, and I have won a lot of championships in it. My favorite sports is athletics.
What championship?
Sir, overall championships. Overall championship, and specifically in paper presentation, second place in presenting a paper called Artificial Intelligence and Blue Brain. That is the latest technology which is going abroad. That is one of the most popular technology that is going on the way. In sports, I have won a lot of prizes in basketball, athletics, in kabaddi, kho-kho, in various sports events.
Very good.
And I am interested in also dance also, sir. I have participated in various cultural competitions and I have won a lot of prizes and in variety competitions also. I was shortlisted for many final rounds for dance competitions also.
What are your parents, sir?
So, father name is A. Madhav and he is a businessman, and my mother's name is M. Vimala, she is a housewife.
What type of business?
Sir, it's a firewood business.
Huh?
Firewood.
Firewood. Wholesale or retail?
There's retail.
Retail.
No, you appeared only for RRB. You have not attempted for IBPS exam.
Sir, I attended IBPS papers, sir. But I lost in reasoning in sectional 1 mark.
What is the difference between RRBs and other banks?
RRBs, sir. RRBs regional rural banks, which is specifically for the agriculture and small sector industries. RRB is subsidiary of NABARD, which is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. It was specifically for the agriculture purposes, for offering loans to farmers for their benefits and more forms like buying tractors, or providing loans to all the agriculture sectors. In kind of other banks, they are focusing on priority sectors lendings like personal loan, home loans, and for businessing oriented purposes.
Okay. Now, which bank is RRB is there in Salem district?
Sir, Salem is headquarters called Pallavan. Pallavan Bank is headquarters in Salem, and Pandian Bank is in Virudhunagar.
Okay. Yes, only Pallavan Bank. Okay. Pallavan Gramin, which is the sponsoring bank?
Sponsoring bank is Indian Bank, sir.
Who is the MD of Indian Bank? CEO of Indian Bank.
For RRB, Pallavan Bank is.
No, I am asking only this. Okay, you restrict the answer to my question. What is lead bank? Lead banks.
So lead banks.
Lead bank scheme.
Lead bank scheme. So lead bank schemes are particularly one bank, which is, for example, in an area there are more than 20 branches. In that area, a bank is specifically known to have a lot of popularity and strong in their CA, current accounts and saving account. They are considered to be the lead bank scheme, which is can be mentioned as a leader type bank for organizing all the specifications in that particular area. They can lead that area, so that banks are considered to be as lead banks.
Which is the lead bank in Salem?
I'm not sure about it, sir, but I think so. It's maybe a state bank.
Indian Bank.
Who is controlling RRBs?
Sir, controlling RRBs, under NABARD there, sir, but for inaugurating RRB, the license is provided by RBIs.
What's your weakness?
Sir, weakness, not very much weakness, sir, but my weakness that I used to be adapt to works. Still, I finish it. I want to move on to next one. I have to finish it completely, perfectly. Then only I want to move. It will.
Why you want to evaluate it and say negative? Why not positive?
It's a time consumer. That's only I take it as a weakness.
Okay. The perception differs. What he says, you are telling a positive point,
yes, sir.
but it is a positive point. In fact, when we look at from other end,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a positive point, but you treat it as your weakness.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what he is asking.
Yes, sir. I got the perception, sir. But for example, if a work takes for 4 hours, if I want to finish it up perfectly, it may take 10 or 15 minutes later. So that 15 minutes time consuming is that I consider it my weakness.
Instead of hurrying through the things, you want to be more perfect.
More perfect, sir. That's the thing I want to say.
Okay. What is the opinion of your friends about you?
Opinion of friends about me, sir.
Yeah.
They always mention me as a self-motivator. Self-motivator. Whenever I used to talk with my friends, I have to motivate myself, and then they also. If anybody is, for example, if I'm undergoing my coaching in Arun Academy, sir, my friends always used to be called when they are in depressed mode, or if they see any results that are negative as them happen to them, they wish to call me and ask suggestions, or they have to motivate themselves. When they are talking with me, they consider themselves as they motivated more than. So always they said as a self-motivated person.
What is the game you are interested in?
So basketball, sir.
And what is the position you have in your
Pivot, sir, the central position, who controls all the other 4 positions.
Okay. And what is your happiest moment of your life?
Happiest moment is that when I was studying UG, I worked as a salesman in a trust shop, sir. That's my first work. As a part-time I did it. I got my first salary on Diwali after 3,000 rupees. I got a vesti and a sari for my parents. That's the happiest moment in my life, sir.
And the saddest moment?
Sir?
Saddest
moment is that IBPS I lost it with one more. That is the saddest moment.
Okay. And Mr. Vinod Kumar, can you tell something about the banking activities? What is happening in the bank? What's the type of services banks are giving?
Banks, general or banking or
General.
Generally.
You tell first the primary functions and secondary functions.
So, in our country, the banking sector is always organized by RBS, Reserve Bank of India. They hold all the rights and all the equipments which are to be caused by the banks. RBS, the controller of banks, the main functionalities of RBI, they have to producing currencies. They are the bank who provide loans to bank, and the controller of credit, all the credit and transactions, all are under the RBI. Under that, there are several commercial banks, public sector banks and private sector banks. Public sector banks are the banks which their percentage of 51% more to be under government, sir. But in that of private sector banks, their percentage is very less. It may be of 15% or 20%. Majority is held by the shareholder who holds that bank. That's the private. There is a basic difference between them. And then
I think I asked the primary function and secondary functions which are happening inside the bank.
Inside bank.
What type of services banks are giving?
Banks are providing loans, sir.
Okay.
Providing loans like home loans, personal loans, all, and they are providing. They can accept deposit from the people, and they are providing several interest to them. And people can hold their accounts in various categories which they like to be with. For example, it may be a savings account, or it may be a current account, it may be a fixed deposit, all that. Bank used to get mostly 90% of the accounts holders are maybe of a savings bank accounts. Businessmen and corporate world, they are holding the account with current one, because there is no number of withdrawal, there is no limit for that. They can hold, they can get any number of withdrawal from it. For fixed deposit, it's called a term deposit. They can hold for a term more than maximum of 10 years. The interest provided in fixed deposit is more than all the accounts. And the last one is recurring deposit. It also like fixed deposit, but the interest rate is very less compared to the fixed deposit loan. The well-worth of bank is considered to be of the current account and the savings CAS ratio. Based on the current account and the savings account, the popularity and the beneficiary of the bank is decided by the CA and SA ratio. And Another functionality is the non-performing asset in NPA.
Performance.
Non-performing asset.
Is it the performance of bank?
Performance, non-performing asset.
No. I am asking you what is the function? Okay, non-performance is non-performing asset is a type of
Yes, sir.
after giving loan, the loan becomes an NPA.
Yes, sir.
What are the other ancillary or the secondary line of activity which the banks are taking? Banks are doing.
Other than non-performing asset.
No, not. I am asking about other than deposit, other than loan. What are the other type of business banks are giving to them? Services are provided by the banks.
Provided by the bank, the digital banking, they can pay and they can offer pay, withdraw, all the things can be done by the digital banking. In the digital mode, they can experts that other than that.
Okay.
What is an isotope? What is an isotope?
Not
So what gas is used for the disinfectant of water or disinfecting water? Used as disinfectant
disinfectant
gas.
I think it's of meat.
Then is chlorine. Chloride is dissolved chloride. Who won the maximum number of gold medals in last Olympics?
Last Olympics, sir. Michael Phelps.
In which game?
It's a butterfly swimmer, sir. She's swimming.
Tell about something about you.
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
Sir, he's the only athlete who wins 4 consecutive gold medals, and he's from USA.
He was sent out of the school because of dyslexia. His mother only motivated him to learn swimming. That's the point.
And the total number of medals he won is a record. That should be mentioned.
12 medals. Still.
It's not only gold, including silver.
12 medals and 4 consecutive gold medals.
Who is the champion in running race?
Usain Bolt.
Which country?
So he's from Jamaica, sir, and he has presented as the Athlete of the Year, as 2016 Athlete of the Year. Yes.
Is he going to participate in the next Olympic?
Sir.
Is going to participate?
Sir.
Recently, Supreme Court. What is the Supreme Court observation about the advancement of presentation of budget, central budget?
Central budget. Sir.
Has the Supreme Court given its verdict? Has the Supreme Court given its verdict?
Sir. But they have said that still now up to 2016 railway budget has a separate budget for railway, and the other are under general budget. But now from 2017 they said that railway budget also will be included in the general budget. There will be no.
That's not my question. What is the Supreme Court's observation regarding this advancement of presentation of budget?
They said that after the election of the 5 states, the budget will be presented. That is after January 31.
No, the verdict, Supreme Court has not given its verdict. It's adjourned the case. And it has asked what the law that violates this. It has asked the case is adjourned. Not Supreme Court has not given its verdict. What's your philosophy towards your work? You are going to join bank.
Philosophy. Be true and be motivated. Ready to help.
What do you do in your spare time?
Spare time.
Spare time. Sir, I used to spend with the children who are nearby by helping them in their studies.
Very good, very good.
You are involved in social Facebook and WhatsApp and all these things.
No, sir. Up to my college days, I was used to be with that, but nowadays I am not. For using only for study purpose,
Yes.
using that. Not much that involvement in that.
When does a solar eclipse occur?
So, when the earth is between moon and the sun.
When moon comes between
Earth and sun.
Okay. You wait for 5 minutes. We'll call you.